Up to 90% of your daily decisions are not driven by logic, but by hidden evolutionary impulses you don't even realize exist. We believe we are rational, thinking creatures who control our destiny. In reality, we are highly emotional animals governed by deep-seated psychological patterns. If you remain blind to these forces, you will constantly fall victim to manipulation, self-sabotage, and bad timing. But once you decode the laws of human nature, you gain the ultimate social superpower. To master this superpower, we must first confront the law of irrationality. Your brain is split into two competing forces, your emotional self and your rational self. Emotional thinking reacts instantly to pleasure and pain, while rational thinking analyzes long-term consequences. Most people live in a state of continuous emotional reactivity, mistaking their feelings for facts. By recognizing this split, you can delay your reactions and make decisions based on strategic reality rather than temporary impulses. Next is the law of narcissism. Every single one of us is on a spectrum of self-love. Healthy narcissism allows us to build solid self-esteem and empathize with others. But toxic narcissism drives people to view others merely as tools for validation. To survive in a hyper-competitive world, you must learn to identify toxic players early. Shift your focus from seeking attention to practicing deep, active empathy, turning your perspective outward to truly read people's unspoken needs. We all wear masks. The law of role-playing reveals that people rarely show their true colors. Instead, they act out a curated persona to fit social expectations. To see past this theater, you must decode non-verbal cues, micro-expressions, sudden shifts in posture, and vocal inflections. When a person's words contradict their body language, always trust the body. Master your own mask, and you control how the world perceives your authority. Have you ever wondered why people repeat the same disastrous mistakes? This is the law of compulsive behavior. A person's character is formed in early childhood and operates as an automatic loop. They will recreate the same conflicts, enter the same toxic relationships, and fail in the same exact patterns. Never hire or partner with someone based solely on their promises. Look at their track record, because past behavior is the only reliable blueprint for future action. Human desire is fueled by absence, a principle known as the law of covetousness. We do not value what is abundant and easily accessible, we crave what is scarce, forbidden, and mysterious. If you make yourself too available, your value plummets. To attract others, you must master the art of strategic withdrawal. By creating an aura of mystery and holding back your full commitment, you trigger the psychological desire to chase and secure your presence. Most people fail because they are trapped in the present, suffering from the law of short-sightedness. When a crisis hits, we panic and react to the immediate noise, ignoring the structural trends. True power belongs to those who can zoom out. By training yourself to ignore the daily drama and focus instead on the long-term trajectory of your actions, you can anticipate obstacles months in advance, making your eventual success look effortless to outsiders. When you try to persuade someone by arguing, they naturally get defensive. This is the law of defensiveness. To influence people, you must first disarm them. Instead of showing them how wrong they are, validate their self-opinion, their intelligence, their goodness, and their independence. When people feel seen, respected, and fully in control, their psychological defense walls crumble down, making them incredibly receptive to your ideas, your strategies, and your leadership. Your outer world is a mirror of your inner state, defined by the law of self-sabotage. Your attitude acts as a lens through which you process every interaction. A hostile, defensive attitude turns neutral situations into battles, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of failure. Conversely, an open, resilient attitude transforms obstacles into leverage. By changing how you interpret setbacks, you actively change the physical reality of your circumstances and bend luck to your favor. Beneath every polite smile lies a hidden shadow. The law of repression reminds us that people bury their darkest impulses, greed, aggression, and insecurity, deep within their subconscious. But these repressed traits always leak out under stress or through passive-aggressive behavior. Do not be fooled by saintly appearances. Watch for sudden outbursts or microaggressions, and learn to integrate your own dark side so it works as a source of raw, controlled power. We are wired to compare ourselves to others, a drive known as the law of envy. When someone witnesses your success, it often triggers deep feelings of inadequacy. Instead of celebrating, they may secretly seek to undermine you. To protect yourself, never boast about your achievements. Downplay your wealth, attributes, or intellect, and attribute your success to luck. By neutralizing envy early, you build a protective shield around your reputation and keep hidden enemies at bay. With success comes a dangerous psychological trap, the law of grandiosity. When we achieve our goals, we often attribute our success to our own genius, losing touch with reality. This grandiosity distorts our judgment and leads to massive, highly visible failures. To stay grounded, you must practice realistic assessment. Force yourself to analyze the luck, timing, and help from others that contributed to your success, keeping your feet firmly planted on the ground. Within every man resides a feminine energy, and within every woman, a masculine energy. The law of gender rigidity states that denying these natural traits limits our creative potential. True geniuses learn to balance both sides. By integrating the analytical strength of the masculine with the empathetic intuition of the feminine, you break free from rigid, predictable patterns, allowing you to think, create, and influence with unparalleled flexibility and emotional intelligence. The ultimate danger in life is running on autopilot, a victim of the law of aimlessness. Without a clear direction, we wander from job to job, relationship to relationship, feeling empty and distracted. To combat this, you must discover your high purpose, your calling. This serves as your internal compass, helping you filter out distractions, resist short-term temptations, and align every single daily action with a master plan that ensures long-term victory. Decoding human behavior is not just about defending yourself, it is about mastering your own nature to unlock effortless influence. Now that you have the psychological map to navigate the social minefield, you must learn the tactical execution strategies. Click the screen now to master the strategic art of personal power and discover how to influence anyone without ever saying a word.